Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of EMC To The Sky. As you can see, this is our little dragon egg farm. I added a few extra sequential fabricators, and yeah, we're currently cranking in around 30 million per second. So I think that's all right. We don't need to worry about that anymore, because I did go AFK all night, and we're up to 1.7 trillion EMC. Which is all we need to break this pack wide open. So let's go ahead and get out of this dimension. Oh, and we can get started on what we need to do next. So basically what we need to do now is get ourselves the encapsulating transmutator. So this guy here will help us finish off a quest. And once we get that, it will open up the last... So if we get that, then it will give us the final EMC link, which will give us Project E's finalization. As we can see here, I've gone through and made all the fuels and matters, and we're right the way up. We just need that final EMC link, but in able to craft it, we literally need hundreds of trillions of EMC. So don't quite have that. We probably get the quest reward, grab that final EMC link, bust that wide open for the quest reward, chapter rewards, and get ourselves the tier 9001 resource generator. The only thing standing in our way is the advanced end capsules. And so we need the dimensional resources, and we need a mechanism steel frame underneath it, and a dragon head on top of it. We've got the dragon heads, we've got the dimensional resource generators, we just need that mechanism steel frame. And as we saw last episode, I was thinking about making a cursed feed just to go ahead, but I don't think we'll need it. We should have enough pink slime to pop out of this bad boy. Let's see if we can get something happening right here. And that should start knocking some enemies over. Show the working area. It's not working. Might only be in a 1x1, so let's risk it for the biscuit. And of course you went in there. Why wouldn't you? So let's as if you would. Cheeky little sod. Alright, now that should start killing some enemies. No? There we go. So we got liquid meat, and we will start to get the pink slime in there very shortly. So it is working. We should probably get a range upgrade. So let's go and figure out what we need for that, actually. I forgot they're only a 1x1. Alrighty, so industrial, we need, I reckon just a tier 2 should be good. So just 4 lapis, 2 glass panes, and a bit of redstone dust. So let's grab all of that and go and visit our trusty little machine over here. Now I did go ahead and make a few of the simple machine frames. It's just iron, nether bricks, the pity machine frames with the latex, and some plastic sheets. So there's 8 of those, which should be more than enough for what we need. We can unlock that, and we can chuck in... Oh, we can... Whoops. You can get out of there. Right. Now we might be able to start doing this properly. Chuck those in, those in, those in. And we should get our tier 2 range add-on. And we can throw that in the grinder and be happy as Larry. So let's get this bad boy now. Boom. And let's go get ourselves some pink slime. Boom. Now if we show range, that doesn't really want to show us, but I'm sure it's a lot bigger now. Coolio. All we need to do is just wait for the mobs to spawn and spit us out some yummy, delicious treats. So let's have some tanks. Tanks a lot. Tanks for nothing. All right, we can chuck. It should be able to pull both fluids out. So we do that and we get some fluid pipe. Bam. And bam. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you? Just extract it out of there too. And when it's ready to actually have some pink slime, we've got a little bit there. We can change that back. And it should deposit that pink slime in there. There we go. We've got 110 millibuckets of pink slime. That is awesome. How much do we need for a machine frame? So the dissolution chamber, we need 500 millibuckets per advanced machine frame. So we can let that run for a little bit while we make up some cursed earth, I think. But in order to do that, we needed this soulless egg because it won't work without the soulless egg. But we need the soul remover, which we need a metallurgic infuser for. So I guess we should get a couple of those just so we've got the mechanism machines happening. So 4 of those, and that should be all we need because we only want the alloys to start with. So where are we going to pop these? They don't need to be anywhere special. Right there can be fine. We just need a little bit of power in the system. That's not what I wanted. There we go. And we better make sure that that is not pumping in. There we go. All right. So what did we need for that to turn into a soulless egg? We needed redstone and mob imprisonment tools. So let's have a look to see how our latex production went. And we've got a heap of the tiny dry rubbers. And we can make those into plastic. Nice and quick. There we go. Cook some of these bad boys up. You think I'd have it all set up and auto-crafted by now, but the pack's nearly done, so why go to all that trouble? And that should do us. We don't need many. We know we've got plenty more. And we need a mob imprisonment tool. Where are we? Probably would have been easier to search for it. There we go. Let's just grab one for, we'll grab 2. We'll get some redstone and we'll go nuts over there. All right. Oh, get back up in there. So we only needed the 1 for now. So let's chuck that there and we'll just chuck that in. That should give us the soulless thing down there. There we go. Soul remover. We can chuck that there. Awesome. There we go. Now we've got the soul remover. We can make a soulless egg. We just need to get that in there. And egg. There we go. And just like that, we've got a soulless egg. And we can mix that to make our compound with all the rest of the stuff I've got in there. Ta-da! Rightio, we can... bee spawn egg, look at that, there you go. That's, I guess, how you make all of the different bees, but we don't need that today. We just need that one. Alright, let's get some dirt and some solid walls. What are we going to make it out of? You know what? Stone is perfectly fine. Let's just get 3 stacks. And we'll just make a little platform. Where are we going to make it? You know what? We didn't make it from over here, so let's do that. All right, now let's get this encased. And then with the dreadful dirt, it'll constantly just spawn mobs. We can just smash them out with that mob grinder. So we will put that in there. Go grab it now. We'll see how much slime we've got. Only 197 millibuckets, so not quite enough. Let's just block that up. There we go. And they went up in there, didn't they? Yep. Coolio. Alrighty, so in order to get this done a bit quicker, this was the right call. So let's get this done. May even need to go up a size in the area. Not showing. Okay. So, there we go. What we could do, I guess, is make some what are they called? Well, I guess what we could do to sort that problem out would be to make some vector plates. So let's leave a one wide gap so we don't get any mobs to spawn just yet. Let's go make some vector plates. We should have enough organic material. That way we can just push the mob straight into where it needs to go. Really? We don't have any black dye. We have the black flowers, excuse me. We've got 1.8k and we can turn those straight into dye, thank you. Does it need to be the petals or can the flowers turn into this one? Okay, it looks like the petals might need it. Yeah, there we go. We need to make one of these. Sheesh. There we go, and use on that, make it into a mortar and pestle. And let's get a little bit of black dye. That should do the trick. There we go. Like so. Now we can make our vector plates. Bam. Get a couple of stacks of that. There we go. That should do the trick. As long as it funnels it all to the mob grinder, we're all good. They can all point down that way. And these guys can come back in this way. There we go. Now we can close that up and need to go find a chicken and give this to it. Hello, hungry? Oh, no happy birthday? Poor Darkosto. He'll be so unhappy. All right, let's get this egg done. Can we do it from the bottom like we can with Cursed? Should be able to. Haha. There we go. Plenty of mobs coming in. There we go. Now our pink slime's building up a bit. We might have to do a little bit of sneaky though and knock that block out and go and get our tanks. You sucked them all up, didn't you? You did, you cheeky sod. That should have the pink slime in it, that one. So, meat. Pink slime. No, pink slime. And pipe. Yeah. All right. That is all we need now. So once we get a bucket, a whole bucket's worth, let's just make sure that's chunk loaded. It looks like it is. Yep, already chunk loaded. Perfect. Alrighty. Just need a bit more. Go see what else we need to finish this off. So that, I think, is all we're waiting on. Is just that. We've got the dragon head. And for the rest of the recipe for the encapsulator, we've got that. We do, though, need to get into, because it's extended crafting, we do need to make the crafting tables. So we need basic crafting tables, which is all of this stuff. So black iron, we're going to need a lot more of that black dye. So I think we should make a little bit of that. Let's just get all of this stuff that we can back in the system. We shouldn't have got rid of those, but it's too late now. Oh, we didn't put the add-on in. That shouldn't matter. Let's turn that back into dye. There we go. And add the recipe for that bad boy in there. So we need to get a whole heap of that black iron. That should be enough, I think. And then we use that to make all the different bits and pieces. So all these black iron slates, I guess we'll make a couple of stacks of that. And then we use that to be turned into all of these other little pieces. So we need the white, so 4 of those standard, and then 1 of the basic catalysts. So component, we need the luminescence, which I think we can work on. There we go. All right, let's get, oh, not that one. Go. Don't know why we needed so much of that then. If that's got EMC, we can just do a couple of stacks of that. And what do we need to turn it into a catalyst? Just that. Let's grab 2 of those, throw 1 in. And then we make the basic. There we go. Now, we also need to make an advanced. So we need to make 2 of those. So let's just do that again. And we need to make the gold versions of these. So there we go. Let's just grab another one, throw it in. Use that to make the advanced catalyst again. Grab it, throw it in. Use that, and there we go. There's the advanced crafting table. Now we may as well. Well, we didn't learn the other one. Whoops. Let's throw that in, and then we can just make one straight away. And while we're at it, we may as well go up to the next tier. So make 2 of those. Throw 1 in. Use on that is the catalyst. There we go. Throw it in. Use on that goes to the big fellas. Alrighty, so we just need one of them. And that should give us the crafting table we need to make our existential crisis friend over there. Now let's see how we're going with the slime. Let's also chuck that in. All right, we got over a bucket, so that's 2 machine frames we can make. So we need a bucket. 2 buckets. Nope, just 1 bucket. And I do believe we need a second dissolution chamber, because that one is full of latex. Yep, so this one is empty. We just need to chuck in the components to make the frame. It's not how you spell frame, Thunder. Alrighty, so the simple machine frame. What do we need as the recipe in the dissolution chamber? We need 2 more plastic, we need 2 more netherite, and we need gold ingots and gold gear. So let's go and make 1 at least. And There we go. There is the recipe for one of them. I'm going to go and grab a recipe for another one. So we've got 2 on their way. Just so we can get that done a little bit quicker. We go to use on that. We go to dissolution chamber. We go like that. Well, that's the quickest way to draw out these recipes for this one, because it just puts them all into the middle of that crafting bit. Rather than just go through it all one by one. All right. Use you. All right, there is advanced machine frame. So, boom, we got that. And that is the quest completed for industrial foregoing. How easy was that? We are chomping through it all. So there is at least 2 of these bad boys. Now we just need to stuff it into one of these. And just need to stuff it into... It's a fluid encapsulator we need. Isn't that a fluid encapsulator? That's a fluid encapsulator. And we need molten steel, not molten machine frame. Thunder. Fluid encapsulator. There we go. And we will also need a magma crucible, because we'll need to melt some steel. Let's just pretend that Thunder's not a complete twit and go and get ourselves some steel. All right, there we go. We'll chuck the components in. Magma crucible, we'll chuck a stack of steel in. That melts nice and quick. Look at that. And we may as well just crank it up anyway. Alrighty, and with this one, we can export out that way. This one, we can import from that side. Let's make sure that they're all on. There we go. Now if we chuck in our machine frame, there we go. Thunder, you're a twit. And that is how we get our steel casing from mechanism. Booyah. So let's grab 2 of these and then we can bugger off over to the end and we can get the last piece of the puzzle. There we go. I set the waypoint over... Well, we may as well eat the cake anyway. Someone's got to. Yep. So I did set a waypoint up, but I did have these machines here. So let's go and grab 2 of them out. Then if we chuck... Oh, let's get the machine frames down. So they go there. They go there, and then dragon heads go on top. Does this recognize? We'll find out. Sometimes they're a bit finicky. If it doesn't work, we'll just rip the dimensional one up and put it back down in between the 2. That's advanced. Look at that. That one can go in as well. So we just need 2 of these, I believe. 2 of them. No, 4 of them. That won't take long at all. We've already got 2. Oh, it's going to be so good. There we go. Let's chuck all of this back in the backpack. Won't need those. We can go back into the EMC there. There. All right. There we go. We've got it. We have got it. Now we can go and make our encapsulator. Now I did put the waypoint in here. Guess not. Let's just do that. Right, here we go. Let's get in the doorway first. Grab all that. And... Oh, block of emerald. Now let's do it. Booyah! Encapsulating. Now, in order to complete that quest, we would need the ingredients that it makes, but I don't think we need to wait around and make them. We just need Dragon's Breath, Dragon Head, Phantom Membrane, and Nether Star. So, Dragon Breath, recognized. Phantom, recognized. Nether Star, yeah, we got a few, 302 blocks. Recognized. And the last one to complete the quest. Boom, Dragon Head. Look at that. We have completed the quest. So this bad boy doesn't really do a great deal, but you can use the nether ingredients, end ingredients, or overworld ingredients to make items that a little bit harder to farm. So phantom membranes, nether stars, dragon's breath. We do have a couple of, we've got EMC, so we don't need that. Got nether stars with the hostile neural networks. I've got that set up, and then with dragon heads, of course, we can just craft them with the dragon egg essence. So no need to worry about that one. So we can put that bad boy away. Now, this is the moment I've been waiting for a little while. Chapter rewards. Oop, not that. Go away. Chapter rewards. Encapsulating. We've done it. We've got it. We've completed that quest. We can chuck that away and we can get our Project E quest reward, the tier 9000. And that pretty much is the pack completed, because this bad boy will give you a stack of whatever you want to put in. So we can put in something like matter. We can put in a fading matter, which is worth 582 billion. Guess what? We just got 37 trillion. Again, and again, and again, and again. So, yeah, pack is done. That is pretty much all you need to do. We can just keep taking that out and pumping it back in. So if we want to, we can work our way towards the end, things like the creative items, but it's literally just standing there waiting for that matter to come through. And yeah, so like all of those, you just need the final stars, which are so easy to get now. It's just the chaos shard, which we just need to go and get. And then it's literally just the final star shard, which is just a bucket load of EMC. So that's pretty much the pack done there and then, ladies and gentlemen. If you want me to grab those creative items, just chuck a comment down at the bottom and let me know if you want to see how it's done or if you want to crack at it yourself. But I'm going to wrap it up there. If you guys leave some comments and say you want to see me do it, I'll jump in there after a few days and give it a crack. Otherwise, may as well wrap this whole series up right here and now. So if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you've really, really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button so you can see more from me in the future. And that's bye from me in the over 9,000 machine over there. Toodles.